Miami-Dade County, Florida, recognize the month as of May as Water Safety Month in Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Dr. Perez is your item.
Oh, thank you very much. And very briefly, Madam Chair, this is something that we recognize every year, water safety. As we know, unfortunately, Florida leads the nation in child drowning. And this school board has been very active in trying to make sure that we have water safety programs. And every year we get a small update that I'd like to ask the superintendent or perhaps Ms. Diaz if they would give us an update about our water safety programs for the public.
Sorry, that I had two public speakers on this item. Jonathan Strauss, not sure if Mrs. Strauss is here. And
Madam Chair, they are parking currently, but if we could get an update from Ms. Rojas, I'm
Yes,
sorry, Ms. Rojas, Ms.
Dr.
Diaz.
Diaz, yes, sure.
Ms. Diaz.
Yes, Dr. Diaz,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Through the chair. So we have water safety curriculum for grades K through 5, and that is taught as part of our physical education program. Similarly, we have a water safety curriculum for grades 6 through 12, and both of these are from the American Red Cross, included in our physical education program. As you know, we have 6 portable pools that are located at schools, and we move them around each year. And we move them around according to data that tells us which neighborhoods regrettably have the most number of child drowning victims. So those are out there every year, and those pools are dedicated to our little ones, really pre-K, K, but if we have space, we bring them all the way up to K2.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Diaz.
Thank you.
Are the speakers here?
Yes, at
Jessica
least one,
Leon
yes.
and Jonathan Strauss?
Yes.
Yes? You're Ms. Leon? Yes. Yes, would you like to speak, please? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, board members. Thank you, Dr. Marta Perez, so very much for bringing this item, addressing water safety again to the forefront. As we know, Florida has the highest incidence in the nation, according to DCF and the Department of Vital Statistics. In 2021, we have lost a total of 195 children, ranging from 0 to 18 years old. Today makes 3 times I have spoken before the board, requesting water safety education programs specifically geared for middle and high school students, comprised of a well-planned physical component created to allow all students to physically practice how to throw a life ring and locate an item in their immediate surroundings to throw to a victim. And each time I have brought this request, I have been met with resistance. On October 15 of 2015, NBC6 News reported on 6 portable pools being taken to various elementary schools and throughout the district to combat child drowning. And although this is admirable, this report was completed 7 years ago, and an expansion of this program has not taken place, and yet drowning numbers continue to rise and we continue to lose children. Water safety education has also been reserved to be taught only during physical education class. However, a child could be exempt in middle and high school from PE, leaving them without physical activity, let alone water safety education. I challenge the board to provide a list of middle and high school students where the physical water safety component has been taught this year. I'm deeply disappointed of the stagnation of this water safety program. I brought today a heaving jug, which consists of a container found at home with a screw on top, filled with a 1/2 inch of water and tied with a rope, as the one I have in my hand. It is an inexpensive alternative to a life ring to teach our kids how to reach out to a drowning victim, and it has been promoted by the American Red Cross. Summer break is a few months away. I am demanding yet again that the board mandate the implementation of water safety physical component before our children go on summer break. I will be approaching the Governor Ron DeSantis' office to further see that this be mandated statewide. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is Jonathan Strauss here?
Strauss. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you? My name is Jonathan Strauss. My family is a staple in the Learn to Swim community here in Miami since 1982, when my father founded Swim Gym, which is a great swim school here. We've time into our family started a Learn to Swim Foundation. We've collected money where we've taught uninterrupted and helped address this drowning issue. We have approached the public school board several times, always to be shut down in terms of risk management, where we've offered the service to be able to get kids in the early childhood market, which has been proven with the Swim Central program in Broward County, where there's far less incidences of drowning because of it, where every single student in Broward County gets free swim lessons on an annual basis. It's extremely important. It's in Florida more than anywhere else. We have water all around, and the incidences of drowning are not because of lack of teachers or people that want to educate the kids. There's canals and waterways everywhere, so we have to help get that education out, and the fastest and easiest way is to teach the kids in the public school board. But because of risk management issues is what we've always held as pushback. I mean, for me, I'd like you guys to know to just give us a break. I mean, if we were going to put any child at risk, we wouldn't have been educating swimmers for so long. When we do it in a controlled environment, there's no incidence of drowning in the controlled environment. But yes, like the young lady said, there's a lot of other educational initiatives that you can do to teach kids to get themselves out of danger. The truth is the incidence of drowning, and my father always says it, is because kids' heads before the age of 4 is always more than 35% of their body weight. So the most attractive place in every single home or every single place is a body of water. It's hot in Miami year round, so always the cool water is what attracts them. And when your head is heavier than the rest of your body, you tend to go in first. So it's always an accident that happens, but it's the most quiet accident, and that's the most danger. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yes, Dr.
Thank you.
Perez.
I would like to ask the superintendent if he would look into the recommendations and some of the comments. We go around, this has come around for several years, and I realize, and Walter is listening, that we have the risks factor that we have to look into, but we also have to look at some of the other practices. And we hear often, well, Broward is doing this and that. And so perhaps this needs some fresh eyes to look at this and see what more we can do, and some of the recommendations that seem to be rather simple. And perhaps if there is a reason why we are not able, because of whatever the reasons are, that the swim community understand those reasons, because I think there's a little bit of a disconnect between what we're able to do and what some of the swim community people seem to think that we're able to do. If that's possible, Mr. Superintendent.
Mr. Superintendent, sir?
Yes, through the chair, Dr. Perez, we'll follow up and take a look at this as well. I heard the comment about Broward County, so we'll take a look at it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Dr. Benders-Menegal?
Thank you, Madam Chair. In brevity, I want to commend the speakers. Having been a principal and having had that pool in the cafeteria, I just felt that it was so special that we had it. So to the speakers who have come before us to tell us how much they want this to happen in schools, we've got to find a way. So I'm glad the superintendent has committed to looking into this. And for those of you who have taken upon yourselves, as citizens concerned about our children, I want to commend you. Thank you for coming here today to tell us what you want. As I said earlier, this is your school board. You're supposed to come and tell us what you want, and we're not supposed to go back and forth with you, but this is a good one. I have to commend you for your words, and we're going to pay attention to you. So thank you again for coming to speak, and thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Anyone else on this item? If not, I need a motion first on the co-sponsorships of this item.
Move it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Now I need a motion on the item.
Move it.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Thank you, Dr. Perez. Thank you so much. I have a request to move H16 to the floor.